What's the lineup? AJ Koya. Here we go. 5th annual SSA Major Championship, 45's. They have no losses versus Flashback. AJ Koya in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Two umpires today, I believe. 1-1. Flashback has one loss today to the Iowa team, so they must win twice here. George Bliss here with Gio V and the entire SSA crew. Koya takes strike 2. So Koya takes 2 strikes. That's J-Rob on the mound. Johnny Robinson. Very windy out here at Elgin. We're facing into the sun. I believe we're facing west. Field number 2. Championship field. Beautiful. 275-foot fences. Here's Koya. Swings the ball to left center field. It is down for the hit. Down for the hit. So Koya starts out with the big hit. AJ Koya, number 22, with the big smash there. This is Kevin Cusick, number 54. Israel Sanchez at first, Keith Filkins at second, at short center, Jeff Berger. The shortstop's Nate Mercado, and that is Porton Casso at third. Cut you. Catching today is Collada. Ricky Collada catching number 33. J-Rob working slowly. And he gets a strike there. Kevin Cusick believed that was outside, but no call. John Osisco behind home plate. That did hit the plate for a ball. So now let's talk about the situation here, Gio. Very, very strong wind blowing from third to first. It could be blowing that ball a little bit to the right.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for pitchers to throw strikes today, George, with this wind. We'll see how it affects Gibbs if he's out there with his knuckleball. But, yeah, it's going to be a tough day.
Yep, you got it. That's Gio Vernazos. Here is Shane Lawler, number 27, first baseman, and the owner of the great Lawler's Pub in Chicago. He's having a little trouble getting it in there as Osisco tells him to get it up. So right now we're on the Facebook sideline. You can hear all the excitement. You have a few walks. Who knows? This could be a high-scoring game with the wind. There's a strike. No outs. First and second for Flashback. Wearing the blue jerseys. Miller, Bud, 45. All kinds of names you want to give them. They are undefeated. And they have some great ones, especially Sanchez at first, Big Star, and Filkins at second. Tough guys to beat. There's a swing and a high fly, very high, cutting over in the wind. In comes right fielder, catches it great, and they're going to have 2 men move up. And he tries to come in from second to third, but he does hold. So Koya holds, Cusick holds. Cusick at second, Koya at third. 1 out, he moved up 2 there. This is going to be Hordecki, their outfielder, the great outfielder Scott Hordecki. Played with Hype years ago. One of the power hitters in the game today. He's been with Flashback a few years now from the Berwyn-Cicero area. Scott Hordecki. Ralph Lawrence right in front of me, number 10. Hordecki swings at number 1. He cuts it hard, and it does go down. It goes down for the cut, and in comes 2 runs, and Hordecki with a slash cut single to left field. Nice slash there, Gio.
Yeah, that was a beautiful cut, George. Outfielder, Scotty's got a lot of pop. You can't cheat him too much, and he hit that ball beautifully right in front of Billy Smith out in left field. That's
the key is to, if you've got power, to bring him in. This would be number 75. This is Joe Guidey. This is their big catcher. Yeah, this is Big Joe. Okay, here we go. Big lefty. Hits a ground ball, misses it, hits the Filkins over to second for 1, over to Mercado, too late. So the force out on Hordecki for out number 2. So fielder's choice there for the big guy, Guidey. You're not going to get it through Filkins. No way that's going to happen. This would be Anthony Tyler. Righty. wearing the hat backwards. One of the SSA board members, Anthony Tyler, had an injury all summer, bad neck kind of situation. Seems to be okay right now. Tyler with a shot to left center. It's down. Big Joe Guidey going to third, and Tyler with a smash single. Big smash by Tyler. So Tyler looks like he had not been injured whatsoever there. Anthony with the big swing there. So first and third, and Tyler got that one square.
Yeah, he did. You know, Anthony's always been a real good player in big games, and that ball was hit right on the screws.
All right. We are going to pause the video action between innings because there's not much to see during this transition, and I do have the audio synced, so we're good. Okay, here is Ralph Lawrence. There's a fly ball to the left, kind of caught in the wind, but in quickly is Smith, and that's 3 outs. So, Flashback scores 2 in the first half of the inning. We'll be back after this pause. We're back. Bottom of first. Powder Johnson has joined me in the play-by-play booth. 45's have not lost a game. Flashback has lost 1. It is 2-0. First batter for the 45's is going to be their great shortstop, Nate Mercado. Tell me what you know about Nate.
Nate's a good player. Played with the Roadrunners for many years. He's late mid-20s. Very good player, shortstop, good hitter. He knows what he's doing. So it's going to be tough. He's a tough out, George. Very tough out.
All right, that's Powder Johnson as I do play-by-play, and Powder with the color. Here's the pitch to Nate. Swing straight up the middle for the single. So he does get it square and gets the single, and that's what a leadoff guy's got to do.
Yeah, leadoff man's got to get on base, start the game off right. With Israel Sanchez coming up, who's a Hall of Famer, first baseman, been playing for many years.
I see Jibbs Hernandez is pitching. We got Shane Lawler at first. We got Tyler at second. I believe that's the Kevin Cusick up there at short center. Lawrence at short. There's a swing to right center, deep, but grabbed out there, no problem. And up comes Mercado. Remember, we have 60-foot bases here in Chicago, so that's basically a sacrifice fly. Long fly to right. And up comes the runner. Here's Billy Smith, number 5'5". I believe Billy's playing left field today. Smith in left field. There it is. Irv Porter in front of us, taking photos. Here's Smith. Billy Smith takes a pitch from Jibbs Hernandez. By the way, big guy on the mound. But they have a bigger guy, Big Steve Batnich, that also backs him up. So Batnich and Hernandez, 2 great pitchers. Batnich ready to go if something happens here. There's a swing to the right side, and that's a single. Now he went the other way, 55. Good swing there.
Yeah, Billy Smith took a little bit off his swing, usually a power hitter. Drove the ball up the middle in the pitcher's side hole, scoring a run, Nate Mercado. Jeff Berger's batting now. Jeff Berger, Hall of Famer, good infielder, many years. Great hair, great golfer.
Yeah, and a wonderful human being. Does a lot for softball.
You're ready, Jeff.
Here's Berger.
You're ready here.
Swing. Ground ball to the right side. Tyler to second for 1. Throw first. Safe. Very close there, but nice play by Tyler. And the relay by Lawrence. So force out there.
Yeah, force out at second base. Tried to move the runners over. Berger tried to get a hit to the right side. Tyler made a nice play to Cusick to force the runner out at second. Couldn't get Berger at first. Keith Filkins is up now. One of the all-time greats. Great hitter, power hitter. Let's see what he does.
Keith Filkins swings at the first one to right center. Soft comes in quickly, and the center fielder has it for the great catch. No run score there for the 45's. We go into the top of 2. Flashback is up by 2. We'll be back right after this pause. We're back. Steve Stahulik here, third baseman for Flash. Batting. Don't know much about Steve.
He played with the Jinx. Real good hands on the infield, but doesn't matter now with gloves. Good line drive hitter. Let's see how he does here, George.
Stahulik here, 2-0. Flash. Top of 2. They got to win twice. We have double elimination here in Chicago in 16-inch softball. Elgin Sports Complex, northwest of Chicago, roughly 45 miles on Interstate 20, Route 20. Ground ball to third, bobbled over there by Portencaso. Tony Portencaso bobbled that one. Now, he's normally very, very solid. And I just want to say, Powder, last year he did have a very significant hip injury, and he looked a little slow on the bend down there.
Yeah, he did. They played hard all weekend, and he's been out there. He hasn't played much last year, but he's getting looked a little rusty there. I mean, all weekend's good, but here, Mike Meyer's up right now.
Yeah, this is Mike Meyer. And I want to say it's 90 degrees plus here in Chicago with high humidity. Our cameraman's sweating, Powder Johnson's sweating, but we love softball.
Mike Meyer.
Mike Meyer up now. Meyer, the swing, the left, it's going to go foul, and Smith. Smith caught that ball? No, that's not caught. He almost caught it down there. That was just out of his reach in foul territory. In comes back the runner to first. Very windy here in Chicago. Sorry for the wind noise, but we're here with the extreme conditions. But we're bringing it to you on the SSA Broadcasts Network. Hello to everybody on YouTube looking outside of the United States. 16-inch softball here, 16-inch circumference. Most players play 12, but here's a ground ball up the middle. Berger, first, second. Oh, save. Berger with a great toss, and Mercado with an incredible throw, but Israel stretches, and he's just saved by an inch. He legged that one out. That's crucial.
Yeah, he legged it out. He hustled down the line. Berger made a nice play, flipped to Mercado at short, covering the base. Throw to Israel was not in time. Mike Meyer's a very fast kid, so he made it down. Now up is Gibbs, the pitcher.
Yeah, Jeff Hernandez. Now that's 47 Meyer at first base, if you folks are numbering at home. It's a radio broadcast, but we're sending video out as YouTube as well, but primarily sending both. 47 at first base, Mike Meyer. This is Jeff Gibbs, J-I-B-S Hernandez. Great pitcher. There's a swing. Soft line drive to Berger. Nothing going there for out number 2. So Gibbs took a little bit off the swing, tried to dump it over Jeff's head. Did the right thing there.
Yeah, did the right thing to try to move the runner, just got underneath it and hit a line drive. Now they bring the top up, A.J. Koya, who's very, very, very good, very fast. Outfield has to get the ball in real quick here, George. It could be a second and third situation for Flash.
Okay, swing by Koya, foul. And I want to mention that in 16-inch softball, like many other leagues, girls' leagues and 12-inch leagues, you can bat 11 sometimes you can bat 12. They have opted, they being Flashback, to opt for 10, although they could have used a DH, but they're going to 10 total players, no DH in this particular game. They can pinch hit and do some re-entry. We'll explain that as it happens. Koya is the big lefty. He's number 22. Koya, generally in left field or one of the outfield positions. We'll spot that for you later. Here's the pitch to Koya. Swing, and a hard shot to right. Caught out there and right, no problem. For the third out. So we go into the next half inning. Still Flashback 2-0. We'll be right back. We're back. Red half of the bottom inning, that would be the 45's. Billy Hogan, number 7, their capable coach and manager at first base. Helping out Ron Kubicki, president of the 16-inch Softball Hall of Fame, over there at third base. Maybe we'll zoom when we have a few extra seconds here on the broadcast. And slow warm up here. They want to make sure that the wind is correct, and they're adjusting their outfielder back for J-Rob because he can put some charge into it.
Yeah, he's a good player. I've known J-Rob a real long time. We went to high school together. Good hitter since then. He's a great hitter, good pitcher. Just knows how to hit the ball everywhere. He's going to start the inning here. Hopefully starts the inning with a hit.
Here's Robinson. Pitcher to pitcher. Hernandez on the mound. Here's the delivery. Swinging a hard ball down the second. Nothing doing there. Anthony Tyler with the simple put out over to Lawler. So that's Tyler at second base. Again, looking at the video, you notice we have kind of like two shortstops, you might say. That man in the middle is the short center. We do have 10 defenders in Chicago, that being Kevin Cusick. So you see Cusick there in the middle. Lawrence at traditional shortstop. Okay, here's next batter. This is Nick Durango, Chicago fireman. He's a lefty. Durango has had a very, very good year. He's hitting very well. And he works out well as a DH. He plays a little bit of outfield, etc. Pretty versatile player. Nicholas Durango. Nicky's got a hit here because the lefties have to take advantage of that extra step. Hernandez Takes his time, just straight delivery. Swinging, he missed it. He got under it with the backspin. Right field is out. I believe that's Herdecki out there. Yeah, that's Herdecki in right. So Herdecki in right, Mike Meyer in center, and of course the great A.J. Koya in left. Okay, we got that. This is Portencaso. Anthony Portencaso had a little error there last inning. Played for many years on the 45's. And going way back, some other teams in the Prospect League. I've known him for many years. I believe he's a businessman in the banking/mortgage business. There's Jibs with there's a swing to right center, and it's down, and he does gap it. He gaps it. Portencaso gaps it. The right fielder, Meyer, picks it up. He's going to try 3. He's got that slow hit, but he's going to make it to third. He legs a triple out there as it gets way beyond the right fielder there. I don't know what happened there, but he missed it. It slid past him.
Yeah, the right fielder looked like he was shading towards the line a little bit, and they beat him in the gap, roll all the way to the fence, and now Tony Porter went in with a stand-up triple with Ricky Collada up next. Ricky Collada is a very, very good hitter. Won the batting title last year at A Nationals with the Smackout team, or the Yep team, I'm sorry. He's going to, let's see what he does here.
That ball, not that it surprised me, but he put a charge into that, hit it all the way to the wall. It started out and it hit the grass and just kept going. So Herdecki there slid in and it passed him up. Mike Meyer had to track it down. By the time he tracked it down, he rumbled into third. I would say that's unusual. I thought maybe he'd just hold it at second, but you don't want to make the first out or the third out at third ever, but he went for it. There's a ball up the middle, and it skips into center field for the hit, and here comes run number one. 2-1. That was Cusick. He had a beat on it, and all of a sudden the ball angled right, a little right English, and skipped right past his glove, straight into center field. Mike came in quickly. So that was Collada, who has that hard single up the middle. This is Marston. Danny Marston, their center fielder, who I don't know much about, but I'm going to learn about him, I'm sure, from you.
No, George, I don't really know much about him either. I've seen him play a little bit in the Dome. Seems like he's a good player. He hits well. There he hit a fly ball.
Yeah, fly ball to center field.
Hey, boys, we got a hit.
And that's it. So Marston straight away to center field. Nothing going there. We go to the next half inning. We'll be back. 2-1. Top of third as they get the cue from the TV booth. Top of third, 2-1. Your 45's are down 2-1, but they have the hammer. So they obviously, that home field advantage, home at bat doesn't make a little difference here in softball. This is Cusick, short center. J-Rob and Jibs, totally different looking pitchers. One's a lefty, one's a righty. There's a swing to straight away center field. Marston, no problem. Marston comes in, and it's in medium short center field as Filkins goes out to get the relay. Over to Berger, Mercado, Portencaso, and then back into J-Rob. Israel Sanchez deep at first base. Nothing's going to get by him. This is Lawler, who's a lefty. They do swing 3 people over there to the right side, so you got Berger on the right side, along with Filkins and Sanchez. How do you like that for an infield? Berger, Filkins, Sanchez. Going to be hard to get past one of those guys. If you're going to go anywhere, you got to go left center now. Let's see what Shane does. J-Rob, a lefty, delivers. He does try to go to left. Straight away to Marston, and he catches that one in the same exact position, medium, short, center field. So 2 in a row.
2 in a row, yeah. J-Rob's made 2 good pitches in that inning. I know you mentioned the Sanchez, Filkins, Berger. You also got Mercado and Tony Porter on the left side.
Wow.
Tough infield to get through with the... Herdecki's up right now. He's another good player. Usually plays left field, playing right field today. So let's see what he does.
Herdecki with the swing. Right side. Is it caught out there? Safe. Up here calls it safe. It's down. Herdecki, number 32, going to third. So he did get over there, and he had it, and I believe it came off his glove.
Yeah, it came off his glove and kind of scooted towards the fence line near the out-of-play line. Scotty ran all the way to third base. Nice ball. It just kind of sat right in front of the outfielder. Tried to slide and catch it, couldn't get it. So Guide's up now. Guide's a very powerful young hitter. See what he does, George.
All right, Guide. 2 outs. See what we got here. This is crucial here. It's 2-1. number 75, Joe Guidey, big lefty. Swings, ground ball to Israel Sanchez, and would you believe it? Israel Sanchez makes an error at first base, and in comes the runner. Sanchez makes an error, unbelievable, and he's safe at second as he legs it in there. I've seen everything now.
Yeah, Israel usually never makes errors like that. That was
Never.
An easy three-hopper to end the inning. Now they scored another run to put themselves in a bigger hole. Now it's 3-1 with Anthony Tyler coming up. Anthony Tyler's another tough out. He's good, very good player, very smart hitter. Let's see what. Go ahead, George.
Yeah, I want to get to the play-by-play because they work so fast here. Tyler with a swing down the third base line. Oh, a cut and just outside of the reach of third baseman. Tyler, one of the captains of the team, 3-1. Keeping score here with me, Chris, Powder, Johnson, currently playing with Barrage. Also a coach of softball at the high school level in Chicago. I mentioned it earlier in the A Nationals broadcast. We're here on SSA broadcast right here on YouTube and across the world on the internet. Tyler with the bat low hits another ball to the left side, trying for the hard cut.
Trying for hard cut, yes. He's trying to just get it over the infield here to get Joe Guidey. Joe Guidey's fast, so if he gets it through the grass, it's going to be another run, and it's going to be tough for the 45s with gloves to come back being down 4-1.
Yeah, wind blowing strongly from, as I said earlier in the game, like left corner to right corner. I don't know if that affected that ball that got away there, but it could have made it another 2 inches in the wind, and that's life and death in softball. Here's Tyler. Don't forget a man on second, Guidey. Swing and a hard shot to left center and caught out there and left. A nice shot by Tyler. But one more run by Flashback, 3-1 as we return right after this on SSA broadcast. Okay, George Bliss, SSA broadcast. Powder Johnson, Gio Vernazos. I did make a minor mistake. My apologies. It is 3-2. 3-2. And that one run that they scored last half inning was crucial. There's Billy Hogan right in front of us. And this is going to be
Jimmy Bria.
Jimmy Bria. And Jimmy was that right fielder that charged over to the right field line with the wind pushing over his left shoulder and just outside of his glove. So this is Bria, number 24, as our camera shoots in on the home plate area. 24, Jimmy B. Jibs Hernandez pitching there. Third baseman, even with the bag. I don't think he's played a lot of major ball. Generally, they're much deeper. Here's Lawrence. Whoa, with the quick, beautiful throw. That's a softball throw there.
Yeah, Ralphie Lawrence is a great defensive player. He makes all the right plays, never really throws the ball away too much. Now the 45s are back at the top of their lineup with Nate Mercado. Last time he got a hit, see if he could do it again.
I've always said that the great shortstop, they don't hot dog, they kind of throw it from their ear and kind of low and hard. They don't wind up, and, you know, it's still 60 feet. So they want to get it right there on time because the guys are so faster. This is Mercado, shortstop. Swing, hit the ball to the right side. Tyler, like glue out there for the second out.
Yeah, Nick Mercado hit a ground ball to second, tried to sneak it past Tyler and Shane Lawler on the right side. Tyler made a nice play to throw him out with Israel coming up with 2 outs. Always a tough out, George, always.
Yeah, I'm still kind of in speechlessness here to the error that he made there to let that third run. I just haven't seen it. Israel Sanchez, number 38, first baseman. Many think the best first baseman that possibly ever played in the 50-year history of this game. There's a swing, gets it kind of soft to right field. And another ball that eludes the right fielder, and that is fair. And there goes Sanchez in second. Exactly the same thing that happened last half inning to the other team.
Yeah, exactly the same thing. It kind of handcuffed the right fielder with Billy Smith coming up. Israel snuck into second.
That's Hordecki.
Marchese.
I'm sorry, Nicky. They switched. That's Marchese out there, number 7 in right field. So they made a change. We still have the left fielder, and we still have Mike Meyer in center, correct? Yes. It's possible that the right fielder was injured. I'll get a report in a second. This is Smith, number 7, famous old number 7 in right field. Can't mistake that guy, Nick Marchese, in right field right now. So check that on your books. Double hesitation. Ground ball to first. Scooped up by Lawler and gets to the base in plenty of time. It's still 3-2. Nothing happening in that inning. We'll be back right after this. In the box, we're back here. Live action. Ralph Lawrence, shortstop, number 10. 3-2. Flashback. Top of 4. About halfway, roughly. We play 7 innings in this game. I've always wanted to go 9 innings for the championship, but I guess the beer vendors don't like it. They want to go home. So there's a strike, or Cisco calls the strike. Mike Cam, the coach at first base. JT Tenza over at third base for a blue Flashback. Cam Tenza, first, third. Lawrence, ground ball up the middle. Oh, and Berger doesn't get it. Mercado a little bit out of position there as he splits it.
Yeah, he split the ball up the middle. He went right back up the middle at J-Rob. J-Rob couldn't get the glove down in time, and the ball went into the grass for a base hit. It's a smart ball by Ralphie Lawrence.
Generally, that's scooped up, but they're playing a little in here, and I'm a little surprised with the gloves. Maybe they don't know the infield layout exactly. It's still the standard dimensions, but they're a little tight in the infield as far as distance is concerned. Generally, the short center is a little bit deeper. Here's the swing. Pop up to the right side. Wind 8-0 hits the fence.
It's Steve Stahulik up right now.
Stahulik.
Yeah, he's good. He played with the Jinx for a couple years. He's a good hitter, not great hitter, but good. But he's a smart hitter. See if he moves the runners over here.
Stahulik. Lawrence at first, no outs. Top of 4. J-Rob with the head backwards. Great players, every one of the 45s. Some of the best softball players in America. They play anywhere else, they're going to just about dominate in any league. Swing, ball to straight center, and quickly, that's Marston. And Lawrence goes halfway to draw the throw, nothing happening there. Fly out to straight center there for Stahulik. Here's Mike Meyer, number 47, their center fielder. Meyer, right-handed, wearing 4-7. Calls it a strike, and there's arguments already. We got it on camera. We're going to review that one of these days. Swing and a shot to left. It is in front of Billy Smith. He came in quickly, but right in front of his ankles.
Yeah, it came in quick. Mike Meyer hit a nice ball. He's one of the most consistent players on the Flashback team this year. He barely misses, plays anywhere on the field. He's come up big in this big game for Flash with the bottom of the order coming up. Jeff Hernandez, but they having a pinch hitter, George. Denny Lawler is pinch hitting.
Oh, the lefty, Lawler. Okay. So Denny Lawler, number 6, brother of the first baseman, Shane Lawler. Good move here. Lefty with a lot of experience. Number 6. Got him on camera there with the blue jersey, March Manufacturing, Glenview, Illinois in the back, one of our great sponsors. March Pump Company in Glenview. Helped us out with many things in Chicago as you watch it here on SSA broadcast. Lawler, very patient. Swing, high fly to right field, down, and it is out of play, but he put a charge on that one.
Yeah, he put a charge into the ball to try to move the runners to second and third. He's probably going to try to do it again here, too. If he gets on top of it, he'll probably get a base hit, George.
Generally, he had played short center. He played a little second, a lot of third base. He's been with Flashback. He's been a different work schedule lately, so he hasn't made every game. So, all these guys have careers and jobs and families, and, Sunday's tough, so they've been moving some guys around. There's a ground ball up the middle to J-Rob. One bouncer. Or to Berger. Out at second, but safe at first. So Lawler got down there quickly, thank God, as he's a lefty.
Yeah, I think he mishit the ball, though, George. I don't think he was trying to get a one-hopper back to the pitcher. Almost had a double play. Now it's A.J. Koya up. A.J. Koya is another tough out, great player. So we'll see how he does here, George.
Okay, how many outs we got here, Coach? We got 2. All right? 2 outs here. That could have been disastrous there if that would have been a double play. This is Koya. They pinch hit. That means Hernandez will come back in, but they got Big Steve Batnich, too. Don't forget that. They got that option. They've got a lot of options over here on the bench. One thing about Flash, they've got some extra players. They threw Marchese in there. Marchese came right in. Pat Caputo over in the booth. Working with the cameramen right now. Koya swings, left center, left field. Center fielder just skipped for a second, did catch that ball, so it remains 3-2. We go to the next half inning. We'll be back right after this. Okay, are we on the air? Yes, we're back. Pat Caputo on camera. He's just going to rotate the camera to the action. There's the first batter. Swing to straightaway center field and out number 1. Caputo very slowly adjusting that camera. Doing a good job here as we switch camera union guys for 1 inning. Caputo's got it going. Pat Caputo, Hall of Famer behind us. SSA board helping us with the camera right now as we prepare some of the post-game activities. We're kind of halfway through. This is the bottom of 4, and this is Keith Filkins. He hits it to the right side, and it is over Tyler's glove for the single, and that's a patented single by him.
Yeah, he's very good at flipping the ball right over the infield. He's got it right in front of Nicky Marchese. Now Robinson's up. Robinson, let's see what he does here. He's got to hit the ball long to get a double. So 1 out here in the 4th, and let's see what Johnny does.
All right, J-Rob, 1 out, Filkins. 1-run game, 3-2. Here we go. There's a swing, ground ball, didn't hit it good. Lawler, under the elbow, does get it. Rolls up his arm, but gets it for the out. So J-Rob does get the runner down the 2nd. However, does really wanted to put a little more pop on that ball. Ground ball to Lawler, took it on the short hop, rolled up his arm, but had it. Tucked it in and tagged out J-Rob on the base easily there. This is Durango. Now, Durango needs a hit here, and they ties it up. Durango gets a hit here. The game is tied with 2 outs. This is the 4th inning. Hernandez, double hesitation, quick. As Caputo follows the action from pitcher to home. On the swivel there. New camera action here at the SSA broadcasts. Here's the swing. Nothing. He takes it as a ball. Hogan here at first base right in front of us. Durango wearing number 0 on his jersey.
Just miss, Jabs.
Here's the pitch to Durango. The wind is blowing it heavy now to the right side. Having a little trouble getting control of this ball. This is crucial right here so far in this game. If you can get that ball over the plate. Swing, ground ball to Tyler. Great play. Lawler over quickly for the out, and they make it. So nothing happening here. We'll be back right after this. The score remains 3-2.
Come on, we got a hit. Woo! We got a hit. Let's go.
Never a doubt. Hit the record button.
I can't.
Pat.
I might.
Hit record, Pat.
I hit it.
The red light's on.
It's always displaying.
Come on, Shug.
1 out here in the top of the 5th. Cusick led off with a fly ball to center. Now up is Shane Lawler. He's let's see what he does, George.
Shane Lawler here. Number 27 made some pretty good plays on defense. Cave saved some grounders. It is 3-2. Ground ball to Keith Filkins. You don't want to hit it there for the 2nd out. Filkins as sure as they come in softball. Now we have some complaints here from the players that the sun is directly in their eyes when they're batting. So they're going to have to make a decision here if they're going to switch the fields. I doubt if they'll do that, but if they do, we're going to have to stop everything and pull the camera over there and everything. There's a ground ball. Oh, fly ball to far right field. Caputo grabs there, and that was a foul ball as Caputo tracks that right fielder down there. And Marchese almost got it all the way over the right fielder's outstretched arms. That, of course, being Jimmy Bria down there. So Bria, this wind is blowing. The sun's in everybody's face. This is a tough situation right here. I'm not going to lie. It's a difficult playing atmosphere at this point.
There you go, Nick.
Marchese goes the other way, and, it's in the sunlight. Nobody's going to see it. Smart player. Nick Marchese, number 7. He swings. Another ball to right field. Marchese with the classic shot to right field as Caputo tracks it on camera. And Marchese, who came in for an injured Hordecki, delivers.
Yeah, he delivered with a big hit to bring Joe Guidi up, a powerful young man. He's just going to try and drive the ball here with 2 outs in the top of the 5th and see what he does.
This is crucial. The Marchese comes through with a pro swing. Pro swing there. That was good. Fly ball to right. Is it caught? The ump calls him out as he comes in and makes a great play in right field.
Jimmy Bria made a nice diving play and a good ball hit by Guidi to end the inning. Now it's going into the bottom of the 5th, 3-2 still. Let's see if this game is going to be an exciting ending.
All right, as we put it on pause, we'll be back right after this. No. We're on. Pat Caputo gives me the signal. We are recording.
Nice shot of Billy Hogan.
Nice shot of Billy Hogan.
Hi, Bill.
Bill Hogan, the captain of the 45's, big union guy in town, very well respected. This is Porton Casso. Again, this is an incredibly close game, 3-2. Bottom of 5. 5, 6, 7, roughly about 9 opportunities for the 45s to catch up. With the wind blowing cross from left to right, Pat, Caputo, and Powder, it's going to be tough. They're going to try to go to the right side if they're going to get any activity with the reverse spin. There's a double hesitation. There's a swing and a ground ball to third. Nice pickup over there, and the throw to Shane Lawler for out number 1. Big back up there by Joe Guidi. So Porton Casso bounces out to third. Strahulik over there at third, one of the new guys. We've got to learn more about him. Ricky Collada, the catcher. Big power. There's a swing and a shot. Line drive to left. You nailed it.
He hit the ball pretty hard through the infield, George, out of the reach of Ralphie Lawrence. Like I said, Ricky Brent won the batting title last year with the Yep team at the A Nationals, and he's a big pickup for the 45s. They got a pinch hitter coming up. I believe this is Mike Manzella.
Mike Manzella. Okay, here's Big Mike. There it is. Marvazella, I think is how it's spelled. This is Mike. Man on first. 1 out. Crucial here. He's a lefty. They shift over 3 guys. Cusick, Tyler, Lawler on the right side in blue. Lawrence straight up at short. That wind is tough. The wind is blowing the ball to the left side of the plate. And you have to make an adjustment here. If that wind gusts when it's in the air, you're kind of screwed here. And there's a strike right on the inside corner. And the wind didn't help that one way or another. So Hernandez making an arrangement here with the switch. Oh, he swings to the left side. In comes the left fielder. Koya, no problem with the out.
Hey, one more, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, Manzella hit a ball foul toward the left field line. He's a big guy. He usually pulls the ball hard. He should have just went with his power and tried to get the run, at least move the runner over to second base. Now you got 2 outs with Bria up, and it's going to take. I think it's going to take a couple more hits to get the run in now.
Absolutely. There's a lefty swing, foul ball out of play. Number 24. This is the right fielder Bria, Jimmy Bria. Jimmy batting down in the order, number 2-4. Lefty. 5th inning, bottom. Score is still 3-2. Very strong wind now at Elgin. Very strong wind blowing. There's a swing and a shot over Ralph Lawrence's head. There goes the run to third, and he does hold at first. So first and third him, and that's a crucial hit there. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big hit by Bria. Kolodek went all the way to third on a line drive up the middle with Mercado up. He's usually a good hitter. These situations, though, he kind of struggles because maybe he thinks too much or something. Let's see if he comes through with the RBI to tie the game up, George.
Yeah, I mean, in the short history of Nate Mercado and a great player, this is a real crucial at bat in his history. Right here, right now, 2015 Elgin, as his team is down by 1, the great shortstop leads off. He needs to get in that runner from third to tie it up. If the 45 do go ahead and win the game, they will have won the 5th annual SSA Major Championships. If they lose, they will play Flashback again, what we call the if game, and of course whoever wins that game is the eventual champion. 3-0. Again, this wind is tough. Even the best pitchers in the game have trouble locating the ball when the wind is blowing that hard. There's a strike, kind of the automatic. He just threw it flat-handed, got it in there. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Koya over to first for the out as he made a great play, and that shuts down that inning.
Yeah, Mercado almost beat that ball out up the middle of Cusick. He took a step towards second base to try to get the fourth inning, but he ended up firing the first just in time to get Mercado. That would have tied the game up.
Absolutely. We'll be back right after this pause on the SSA broadcast.
Louder.
We're back. Nikki Marchese in the broadcast booth right next to us, who came in the game for Herdecki and had a great kit here. So Marchese, one of the great ones, right next to us on the first base dugout. This is Tyler. It is 3-2. The game's getting late, and we are in the top half of 6. 6-inning top, 3-2, Flash. Tyler with a hit to left field, and he comes through again.
Nice veteran ball. Seen the down hole on the left side, drove it through the infield. Now with Ralphie up, Ralphie's hopefully moves the runners over. Flash is going to have to get at least one more run here for insurance.
You're watching SSA broadcast live from Elgin, Illinois. We're on the YouTube and international feed on the internet. This is 16-inch. This is the best 16-inch softball in the world, and this is the national championship in 2015. You see at first base. Anthony Tyler. You see at home plate Lawrence as he swings and hits the ball down the first base side. So we have Lawrence batting, Tyler coming back over to first base, no outs. The team in blue, Flash, they have to win this game and win the next one to win the whole thing, come back. It's called a double elimination concept here in the bracketology of the world. Here is Lawrence. Flat. The ball must go 6 feet to 12 feet. Again, the arc. 6 feet minimum, 12 feet max. It's called the 6-12 rule. Very judgmental, but generally you have to get the ball a little bit of arc to make it count, or it's called too low. Oh, bad swing there by Lawrence as he hits it out and it falls! And it falls right behind Filkins for the dump single to right field, and that ball had eyes. That one just crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy how it happened out. Ralphie tried to flip the ball to right field and move the runner. It just got out of reach of Filkins at second, dropped in. Now we got first and second, nobody out.
Well, let's talk about the win there. Filkins had a beat on it. We're right here in front of him, looking directly at the great Keith Filkins. Okay? Super duper, maybe the best player in 25 years. And that ball, just for the last second, outreached the glove on the grass in front of the right fielder for the hit. So Lawrence with the dump, I guess you call it finding single there. Tyler at second. Steve Strahulik. Number 11, I believe Steve wears. He's the third baseman. Here's Steve. Yeah, he does wear 11. Check that number on the video camera. Strahulik. Swing, ball to right field, in quickly to right field, there's nothing going, but the runner, Tyler, does tag at second and move it to third on the move up there.
Yes, Stahulik made a nice move, moved the runners over with a fly ball to right field. Now they got first and third, one out with Mike Meyer up, who's, like I said, he's been probably the most consistent player on Flashback all year, maybe even the last 2 years.
I know, and one run here, and wow, we are here in the 6th inning, and it is 3-2. First and third, one out. SSA National Championship live from Elgin. There's a ground ball for the hit, and in comes Tyler. The big hit by Mike Meyer. Mike Meyer comes through. Meyer with a shot, 4-2. Mike Meyer, number 47. The versatile outfielder, center fielder, who plays just about everywhere, comes through with the big hit there. So it's 4-2. Tyler opened it up with a single. He was moved up. Eventually scored from third base on that hit by Meyer. 4-2. Little timeout here. Let's see what they do on the strategy. They're going to bat Hernandez? Yes. They're not going to go with Big Steve. They do have a great pitcher on the bench, Steve Batnich. But they are going to hit Hernandez. Now, again, he was already pinch hit for once. If for some reason he had been hit for that time, he would be out of the game, basically.
Yeah, then they would have to put Big Steve Batnich in the game. But
Not bad.
Not bad at all. They got two of the best pitchers in softball out here.
I would say they really do have the best pitchers. They're both have played at the highest levels for years. Here's Hernandez. Ground ball to the right side. Sanchez. Did he catch it? He caught that on the line. All right, it goes through. It goes through on the line. It goes through Israel Sanchez for the hit. Unbelievable, right under his glove.
Yeah, he tried to do the right thing, hit the ball to the right side, move the runners. He snuck it past Israel at first on the first base line to score another run. Now they got first and third still with one out. So that
was amazing. Right in front of me, it bounced off his leather. A big cloud of dust hit me in the face, and I look, and the next thing it's in right field. So that's another C&I single there.
Absolutely.
Next batter, pop up to second base. Filkin gets it, and nobody going there. So they are up 5-2, though. 5-2 on some key hits here that found themselves out through the infield.
Yeah, they found themselves through the infield to get the runs. 5-2 now with Kevin Cusick up. Kevin Cusick is very, very smart. He's made a nice play to end the inning, last inning, to save a run from scoring to tie the game up. Now let's see what he does. 2 outs in the top of the sixth with up 3. Another run here would be huge.
Here he is, Cusick, 5-2. He swings to the right side. Trapped over there at second base by Filkins. Oh, great play by Filkins. 5-2. We go to the bottom of 6. We'll be back right after this. We're back, and we're going to go as much as we can with great video because we are in the bottom of the 6th inning, Powder Johnson.
Yes.
We are 5-2, I believe. Yes, 5-2 is the score. There's a 3-run plus for Flashback, and with the gloves and with the wind and everything, that's pretty powerful. But none other than Israel Sanchez batting right now.
Yeah, they got Israel, Sanchez, Billy Smith, Berger, Filkins, John Robinson. They got a tough part of their lineup coming up. See how tough Gibbs is to get through this part in the 6th.
Here we go. Crucial. I'll be with you every second of the way here. Chris Powder Johnson, GOV, George Bliss from the Softball Hotline and SSA Broadcasts. We're coming to you live from Elgin, Illinois on a beautiful Sunday here, September 2015. Ground ball up the middle, the throw, number 1. Great throw that's AJ Koya. No, that's Cusick. Cusick with the great play there.
Cusick made a nice play coming across the field to get the out at first with now Billy Smith's up. Billy Smith, very, very good hitter. Another one, probably one of the best outfielders in the game. See if he comes through with a hit.
I'll tell you, Cusick's playing solid at short center. He's very fundamentally sound. Here's Billy Smith. He has a brother on, I believe, an OBI team. 2 young stars that everybody's trying to get on their team every year. The Smith brothers, and I don't mean the guys that had the cough drops. These are the Smith brothers. Gibbs, pitching the typical Gibbs game with the quick hesitations and, the real solid pitch selection. There's a swing. That's fair. Let's see if Smith goes for 2. Does he go? No, he doesn't go for the leg out. Oh, big throw coming in quickly there as Koya out and left guns it in to none other than the short center, and he held him at first.
Yeah, Billy Smith hit the ball hard through the infield. He looked like he was going to go to second base, and he came up. AJ came up fire in the second with a good throw. Billy Smith made a smart move to stay at first. Great coaching by Billy Hogan.
Well, I'll tell you something, Berger, no. I mean, this is exactly who you want. I mean, going back to Forest Park No Glove Nationals, going back to all his MVPs and honors, this guy hits like nobody else in the clutch. Potentially in the history of the game, Jeff Berger is the best clutch hitter, and I've watched it for 20 years. I was there seeing it, so let's see what Jeff does here. He generally just puts a big square cut on the ball and gets it where the people aren't, so let's see what Berger does here. Now, we all know that Berger's been playing many, many years, and as we get older, we're not as strong or as fast, but he's still got the mind to get a big hit here. Here's the pitch by Hernandez, double hesitation. There's Berger to the right side. It is foul. There's that Berger swing.
Yeah, he's got a great swing. He has, and I've been playing for 20 years, and he's had the same swing, just a little older, a little less power, but still just as smart as anybody in the game. So let's see if he's going to come in. probably try to do the same thing, go to right field, and let's see how he does. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, let me set it up for you. Billy Smith, no outs. I'm sorry, 1 out. Check that, 1 out on that big play up the middle. Billy Smith, number 55 at first. They're down 5-2 with their fast runner and one of their best hitters in the game. Berger is going to slow it down a little bit. Smart. Hogan at first. Ron Kubicki at third. Coaching staff waiting for a breakthrough here. Any kind of a double here, I think Smith will score. They would make it 5-3 with 1 out. Let's see what Berger does. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Tyler over to second. And Berger hits into a double play. Incredible turn by Tyler. Incredible play.
Incredible play. Berger hit a ground ball to second. Tyler, nice flip to Cusick at short center to throw the ball over to Shane at first, turn in a double play. Looks like we're going to an if game, George.
That was a crucial defensive play of the weekend. We'll be back right after this with the remainder of the game. You're listening and watching SSA Major Championship. Those beautiful uniforms in red on the field are the 45's. Blue, Flashback. Shane Lawler batting. This is it. This is the top of 7. They're up 5-2. Of course, a couple runs here will put it away because of the gloves, but Lawler batting. Let's see what happens. Ground ball to J-Rob for out number 1, so nothing happening there as J-Rob settles down right there.
Yeah, he settled down and made a good pitch to get the out here with top of the 7. Marchese's coming up. Marchese got a hit last time, substituting for Hordecki. So let's see how it plays out here.
Yep, well, you wouldn't want a better substitute than Nick Marchese. You couldn't pick one in a million years if you looked all over the country. This is a great, great player here, Marchese. And when Hordecki went down with the whatever he had there, little jerk there of the leg, they brought in Marchese. Now Marchese cuts it down the third base line. He's going third base this time, and it is foul, and this guy goes all over the field.
Yeah, he goes all over the field. Not a lot of power, but very smart. You know, he can hit the ball anywhere he wants. Great outfielder. You know, he's going to be, I think he's going to get it here.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if Powder Johnson calls it. 1 out. Top of 7. Swing, and there's the hit as predicted by Powder Johnson by Marchese. He comes through again. Marchese with incredible fill-in role.
Yeah, came through again with another big hit, and now in the top of the 7th. Now they got their, who's up right now? Oh, Joey Guidi again. Let's see if he gets a hit. But Marchese came through with a big hit. Another run would be really, really big here.
Number 7, here's Guidi. Deep fly to right. Marchese tags, easily going to make it to second. So that's 2 outs. Guidi on the first swing, though, swings at the first pitch. Kind of a surprise. Maybe a little bit impatient.
Maybe a little impatient. Maybe just liked the pitch and went after it. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you've seen in at bat, George.
Mm-hmm. Very good, Guidi, with a long, long out. Okay, guess what? We got Anthony Tyler here, who's having a great series. Coming off that neck injury this summer. Kubicki going through the roster check, just making sure who's left on the bench, etc. 5-2, 2 outs, top of the inning. 45's have 3 more bullets. They're going to need at least 3 to tie and 4 to win the whole thing. Right. There's a shot up the middle by Tyler, and here comes Marchese for the next run. It is 6-2. Tyler with a big shot, and Tyler's having a killer game.
Tyler's having a great game, both offensively and defensively. Nice line drive through the middle of the field to score Marchese from second. Now with Ralphie Lawrence up, Ralphie Lawrence might come through with another big hit. It's going to be tough for 45's to come back in the bottom half of the 7th.
Yeah, that's Tyler just playing just solid, rock solid. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence, any kind of a gap here, a hesitation, Tyler's going to go. You know, he's got a big lead up there. Here he goes, a hit and run. It's a hit and run. And the hit and run works. Here goes Tyler the third. Is he going to try it? No, they're going to hold him. They do hold him, but he just get in the second. Lawrence! Oh! Wait a minute. Drop that second. He was out at first. Berger had the tag on him, and then I believe it trickled out of his glove.
Yeah, ball came into third base. Ralphie took off for second. Tony Port threw the ball over to
Berger.
Berger at short center. Tried to make a tag. The ball just came out of his glove.
It did. Okay, hard to see here with all the dust, so we're glad we got it on camera. So second, third, but no run, though. Tyler did stay at third on that ball. It was to the left fielder, so he did the right thing. It was in front of him. But it was a hit and run. it's kind of automatic when there's 2 outs, obviously, right? When you see a swing coming, you take a shot. Let's see if we got a pinch hitter here. 21. Wayne Ware. Is this Wade?
Wayne Ware, yeah.
This is Wade Ware, right? Wade Ware. Number 21.
Stahulik.
Batting for Stahulik. Wade Ware. W-E-Y-E-R. Okay, Wade, good luck. 6-2. 2 outs. Pinch hitter here. Swings at the first one. It's got to be, boy, you think you take a look at a couple balls here. This is 21. Yep, that's Wade, W-A-D-E, Ware, W-E-Y-E-R, Wade Ware. Joe Guidey right next to me in the dugout. We're right on top of the flashback, kind of in the right side of the dugout here. Great scene of first base, where most plays come in softball because of the action outs. Here's Wade, WW. Let's see if WW comes through. 2 men on. 2 men. There's a fly ball straight away. Takes first 2 swings and nothing happening there. But they do go up 6-2. This is the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back with the conclusion right after this. This is it. Let's set it up. Powder Johnson, George Bliss. Score, Flashback 6. 45's 2. Bottom of the 7th. And up is going to be Filkins, J-Rob, and Nicky Durango, who are scheduled. They do have a few pinch hitters on the bench. They are down by 4. This is the final game of the SSA Major. However, if Flashback holds on and wins it, we go to the double elimination concept and the if game, and that game will determine the final. So we may have 2 games for you here today, folks. Let's see. Filkins takes the first pitch. Normal defense here. Ground ball, shot to left field. Oh, that's in the gap. It's in the gap. There goes Filkins the second. Backed up by Meyer, I believe they're in center field, and Filkins comes through with the double.
Yeah, great veteran hit there. He drove the ball to left center past the diving A.J. Koya. Mike Meyer did a nice play to back him up to hold him in second base with John Robinson up. John Robinson, he has to go for his hit here, but down 4 in the 7th. He can't just move the runner here.
No, this is it. This is the classic win or lose in this situation. So Filkins comes right through like ice water. Nothing bothers him at all. Incredible situation there with the shot right in front of the center fielder that skipped under there. Mike Meyer did back it up. So here's J-Rob. Straight pitch, quick pitch. Hernandez, basically doing the traditional thing with his basic hesitations, staying close to the mound. There's a swing to left field, and it is foul. So he tries to reverse cut it there. Number 32, the pitcher, Robinson, hits the ball softly to left field. Nothing going. It does fall in foul territory. Powder Johnson, George Bliss, SSA Broadcasts. Gio Vernazos here, Pat Caputo, Mike Marola, Ron Matriciano. We're all here at the final game. Beautiful September, warm day, Elgin, Illinois. Far suburbs of Chicago, northwest, Route 31 and Route 20. For you people looking on Google Maps, Route 31 and Route 20 Google Maps. Elgin, Illinois. E-L-G-I-N. Here we go. See Batnich right in front of me. Here's the pitch to J-Rob with a man on second. Line drive to Tyler, grabbed out there for out number 1. Out number 1. Filkins let off with the double. So Tyler just playing on the fringe there. No problem there. Medium hard liner. Out. Here's Durango. Here's the pitch to Durango. Now Durango, the experienced guy, that takes a few pitches. He's going to take a look at the pace of this ball and see what happens. There's a swing to right field. The wind's got it, but caught up there by Marchese, and there goes Filkins the third. But Marchese, like water, nothing.
Nothing's so easy for him. Just a basic fly ball. He already turned it into a basic fly ball. If Filkins moved over to third, but 2 outs in the 7th, they're going to need about 8 more hits to tie the game up. Looks like we are going to an if game, George.
Okay, and if we do, we'll change that card. We'll get another one in there just to make sure we got the timing. Yeah, we got all the camera stuff right with us. George Bliss here. This is Portencaso. Now, if Portencaso can come through with a hit, bring it a little closer, 6-3, anything can happen here. Here we go. Pitch by Hernandez, double hesitation. Swing, fly ball to right field. You know who's out there, Marchese, and that's going to do it. As Flashback wins this game, we're going to an if game. The final score is 6-2. Your recap.
6-2 final for Flashback. Now we got to go to an if game. If they play as well as they did this game, they might win the whole thing, George.
That would be called the double dip. So we'll return to the SSA broadcast for the if game right after this. Stand by for more softball from Elgin, Illinois.